Good morning. It's Cail. Today's the day. Elderwood. Okay, I've got some patch notes up. I did a little checklist for myself, so we're going to talk about it. The update is not done yet. Singularity 6 is working on updating the servers. The game is going to Xbox, S and X, and it's also going to PlayStation. So they're working very hard. And so I figured I'd just get on a little early. We've got about 45 minutes or so before they should be done, but there could be delays. But in the meantime, I'll put some tunes on, and hopefully it's not too loud. I'll turn down a little bit there because I just want it in the background. Dogs are sleeping. I've got Diet Coke and water, so I got my drinks. Went to the bathroom. I'm all prepped. I went to the patch notes this morning, and I just kind of made just there's so much new stuff, which I'm really grateful for. I'm really excited about, but I knew that if I didn't actually print it out on a piece of paper, I would not remember everything. It's just boomer boomer stuff. So let's just go ahead. We'll start at the top. I'll just kind of work my way down. I just put this together in Microsoft Word. So one of the things you're going to want to do when you get over to the Elderwood, and I have to remember to call it Elderwood, not Elderwoods with an S. Duh. See, I typed that up there. Duh. You're going to want to go to each stable, and then that'll unlock your fast travel points, and then you can get a recipe from Nio for a sign like that, the little stable sign, and you can actually put it on your home plot. So you'll be able to, fast travel to any place from your home plot. That is really slick. There are going to be new main story chapter quests, which everybody, of course, is looking forward to. That involves the lore and Subaira, and she's going to be free from the tavern and whatever is going to be going on. Probably some kind of ancient magic type thing. Then we've got some other quests, little side quests that they've created that we're going to have to work on. And Tamala's going to have her potion shop open, but you'll have to complete the Nature of Shadows quest first. And then you can complete Where the Hearth Is, and there's a hearth potion, and I believe that allows you to fast travel, I guess, back home. I think it might have to do with getting rid of the cooldown. When you travel, there's a cooldown period, but I think the potion might erase that. I'm not sure. Let me go over to Twitch real quick. It's hello, refresh, technical stuff, and I want to go into here and make sure we got multi-stream on there. I wasn't even paying attention. Boomer. Okay, that looks okay. And I don't see anything saying your quality is bad, so we'll keep going. Okay. So Subaira, she's going to actually have a store. I guess, you walk up and you talk to her. There's going to be a store option. And to get that, you're going to need to complete the Something Wicked quest. And then there's also probably some sort of quest or something to meet Ulf. It's either Ulf or Ulfe. Not sure. It's a boy. It's a boy character. Don't know who he is. He's new. So that'll be interesting. Apparently there's something called Infected Essence. I'm assuming that, it's a kind of corruption, probably of that ancient magic. And so you can collect that while you're exploring around the Elderwood. But apparently it requires some kind of unique materials and equipment to pick it up. So that I'm not sure about. I couldn't really tell from the patch notes what they meant by that. There are 2 new furniture sets. There's the Elderwood. The plot item limit is 3,500 from 3,000. So that's good. I think they kind of implied that the plot limit, item limit, was going up to 3,500 from 3,000, and then they were going to see if it was stable. They were going to make sure it was stable before they tried to up it again. So they may up it again. So maybe they'll go up in 500 item increments. So that would be cool. So we'll have the Elderwood furniture set and the Umbran. So for the Elderwoods, you're going to have to explore, and the pieces will be around the landscape, the environment. And then you find this Pixel. He's a schmoll, one of the little mushroom guys. And its name is Benny. And you give them the infected essence, and then they give you a recipe to get an item that you can craft the furniture. So on the Umbran set, you can purchase the starter pack from Tish in her store in Kilima, and 7,500 gold coins. And you have to be furniture level 8 to purchase that. And there's additional items. I listed them down below. We'll get down to there when we go a little bit lower down on the page. There's Umbran shrines, and those are hidden throughout the Elderwood, which I really need to fix that. But apparently you need a sacred flower to acquire whatever, some artifact or a resource pack. So I guess you go up to it, you talk to it, or interact with it, and you get a reward. I think they get marked on your map as well. And then rummage piles, there's going to be 2 each day, and you use the hoe to dig them up. I guess they're like in a pile of dirt, maybe with some flowers on it or whatever. That's what I could tell from the picture. Treasure chests, of course, we usually have those. And once you find them all, you find them all. So you got to look around for them. They'll be hidden. You got to look. So it's a lot of exploring. Then the artifacts, you can find those in shrines and rummage piles. And then you have to complete a set. I believe there's 4. And it said something about earning Eloisa Fun Bucks. I don't know how you do that. I don't know. Which can be exchanged for schematics at the register near where you donate the artifacts, which is over in the central stables in Elderwood. And the artifacts are tradable. So you can trade with somebody. You have one, they have the other. And you can trade and get the set to complete the set. The first artifact that you find triggers pieces of the past quest. And then you submit it at the central stables. I put a question mark because I'm not sure. They're like a register or something. I don't know, or a spot, or wherever, they're in the central stables where you can just turn them in. I don't know how that's going to work. That's something I got to figure out. It's a little confusing how they wrote it up. Then you've got relics, and those apparently provide buffs and can be leveled up, and you can use them like when you're partying out exploring the Elderwood. Oh my god, there goes Misty. Misty Moon. She's barked like 3 times this morning, and I've gone out there and there's nobody out there, so I have no idea what she's barking at. Misty, knock it off, baby. She's a puppy. So apparently these relics can only be equipped at the Elderwood Central Stables. So they're like different rune stones, an enchanting and a finishing. This is where you acquire them. Tamala store. Misty Moon. Bat baby. Bat baby. Bat baby. This one is awarded during the Elderwood main story, hidden in the Elderwood. Again at Tamala's. This is a paying respects accomplishment and a top donator accomplishment. But you can buy them. So I guess you need those to make relics. Yeah, you craft them at the central stable near the waterfall. Can I go like punch her across the room? I couldn't anyway. She's kind of chunky. Oh, I know what she's barking at. Wait, I'm gonna mute it for a second. Hold on. Hold on. It's the trash. It's the trash, guys. Hold on. They don't like the trash man. It's really irritating. That young lady. Okay, so if you get every relic, right? Apparently they can be leveled up. You get it up to tier 4, you get a new nameplate. That's pretty cool looking. So those are the kind of like the general things. Then you get into the different skills. So we get to like mining. Palium is moving over to the Elderwood, so it's not going to be in Bahari. There's a new stone called white stone. It will drop from stone nodes, and then there's a recipe to make a slab, which is probably like some pathing that you can do at Hodari's store. And then platinum is another new ore. I guess call it an ore. And it drops from rare nodes. So it'll be interesting to see like what they're colored like, what the graphic looks like. And then there's a platinum bars recipe at Hodari's store. And then silver will be over in Kilima, and gold will be in Bahari. I guess they're new nodes. So I'm assuming like when you look at the gray stone, there'll be like little bits of gold or silver sticking out like that, like different color things. Or sticking out. Young lady, lie down on your bed. Bad baby. Okay, so that's mining. So I don't know if these other two, white stone and platinum, are for anything else other than these two recipes. Maybe just for that right now. Maybe something else will come up. Don't know what. Foraging, when you're just running around there. And I'm going to try not to like run around there when I first get in there. I'm going to try and just kind of walk a little slower. I got to take it in because there's a lot going on. There's a lot of new stuff. And we're so used to, if we've been playing Palia for a while, or we have a lot of hours in there, we're used to like our little route. Like we log in, we do our garden, blah, blah, blah. We do our little chores, and then we just go and we have like a route. Like I know like when I'm doing a route in Kilima, and I have my little route in Bahari, but this is a totally new, environment. So I don't want to like rush around. And I don't necessarily want to rush around and like do everything like in the first week, because then what happens after that? So I'm going to try and, oh my gosh. No. She didn't do anything to you. Yikes. I don't want to. What is that about? Quit it. Go sleepy, sleepy. I have no idea what she's barking at. I think she's barking at me. But I don't want to rush around because I don't want to kind of like, burn myself out like the first week of the Elderwood. So I'm going to try and pace myself, even though I'm excited. I just don't want to get I don't want to go crazy. Go a little crazy, just a little. Okay, so foraging. There's a new type of wood called ancient wood, and it can drop a seed that you can plant at your home plot, and can also drop ancient amber. Then we've got orchids, lotuses, something called an elderflower. Then we've got these different mushrooms. There's a staircase mushroom, a float fish mushroom, elder clam mushroom. Now these, and they have like recipes, and you can use them in like meat dishes and things like that. And this clam mushroom can give a black pearl. I still don't have one of those. Even after 1,000 hours, I still don't have one of those. Flotatoes, butterfly beans. They put that in foraging, but it's down in the cooking section too. So we'll just have to see how that works out. And apparently now there's shootable forage. So in Bahari and in Elderwood, in the pine trees, you can look up and you can see like beehives and copa nuts. You can get honey. So you'll shoot them with your arrow. So that's going to be interesting, but cool. I like the idea of it. And then, of course, hunting, you've got the agopu, and it can slime you. It's not like an instant catch or anything. It can, like, slime you, and that'll slow you down. So if you won't be able to chase it down as quickly if it gets slime on you. And I'll probably like let one slime me so I can see like what it looks like and experience like exactly how much does it slow you down as you're like trying to get it. They recommend a fine or above arrow and being in a party, but I'm a solo player, so I'm just gonna do my best. And there's 3 types of a Gopu: a regular, an emerald, and a wave back. And you can get little scales and plushies. Don't know what the scales are for. Might be used in a recipe or something, or you can just sell them. The schmoles are those little mushrooms that are in the hole and they like pop out, and then you can shoot them. And they just drop different mushrooms and plushies. Of course, plushies everywhere. There's 3 types: the regular, an elder, and the pixel. So here are all the new insects. Some rock hoppers. Those are, I think, the frog looking things. Just like 3 of them. And then new butterflies. And this tells you kind of where to look. This is one of the reasons why I kind of transferred that patch note document onto my own document, so I can like cross off when I get them, right? And also like where to look. Like this says in the caves. I'm assuming the frogs are by the water. I don't know. Maybe I should make that assumption. This one looked for pixie berries. I guess that should be pixel berries. No, it says pixie. Okay, that's really weird. Okay, whatever. Anyways, so that might help me like find some of these new insects. So they have also, when it comes to fishing, they've changed the, I don't say the difficulty of reeling the fish in. So they've kind of, I guess, like done like a, what I call it, like a rebalance. I think they made it a little bit harder to reel it in. So you might have to, like if you're using the controller, like be, you know, like kind of ease off, pull harder, ease off, pull harder, and kind of fight it a little bit more than normal. But it says to use the Palium tools and some buffs. So you want to use like the fish food and that, all those little rod strengtheners and things like that, hook strengtheners that you can get. I believe you can get those at, oh my god, what's his name? It just slipped my mind. I'll remember in a minute. If you want to get the makeshift furniture, don't use bait, apparently. It gives you a better chance. So if you use the regular worms and the glowworms, you won't get the makeshift furniture. And I'm still trying to complete that accomplishment. So, you know. Here's the new fish. We've got a koi. I like that they did all these new fish. They went crazy, so there must be a fish lover among the developers. You've got like an angelfish, devilfish. Look at this thing. It's called a inner-reven. How do you say that? Mermaid. What does that look like? A shark. This Magiriivore must be like a float fish. Jellyfish. Maws instead of jaws. Very cute. I appreciate their sense of humor. Another shark. Another float fish. And this is nice because it tells you like it's at night. A mini mullet, mossy fin, will hide among the mossy rocks at the bottom of pools. It's got bright pink stripes. Can't wait to see them all. It's going to be really interesting. Look, they got a beta. I like beta fish. I used to have one and then she passed away. I was sad. But I'll definitely catch those and I will like display them on my plot because they're probably really pretty. There's another float fish. Comes in the shape and size of a float fish. Okay, whatever. Okay. An anchovy, a bitterling, a starry bitterling. Canopy blocks out the sky. Tin fin. Toadstool float fish. It's got tentacles. It's like an octopus. Ugh. A pike and another beta. So I like that they got like 2 betas. But it's interesting they have an Umbran beta and a Palium beta. but they don't have like an ancient beta. Maybe that would be like in a quest or something. We got the ancient koi. I wonder if that has to do with one of the quests, like one of the main story quests, or maybe like a temple or something. They didn't mention a temple, but I'm assuming there must be something similar to that in the Elderwood. So gardening, and my least favorite, cooking. My least favorite thing, cooking. Oh God, I don't even like cooking in real life. Here's the new crops. That butterfly bean. You can find them at the base of trees in the Elderwood. And rockhopper pumpkins. You can buy seeds for that at Tamala's store, and they're 2x2 crops. So you need some space for those. So I'll probably get rid of one of my apple tree little soil plots and plant those instead, because you need 9 for the apple tree. So that's fine. And then of course there's a bunch of new recipes here. Here's where to find all the recipes. That's another reason, like, I printed this out so I know like where to go look instead of randomly trying to figure out where they are. This tells you where they are. So if you'd like want a loaded flotato recipe, you would go to Eloise's room. So it's kind of nice because it makes you go back and visit these characters that you probably haven't interacted with. Like if you're at the later stage of the game and you've already finished the main story quest, there's not going to be really any reason for you to go and visit, you know, Ani, right? Or Kenley or whatever, like to talk to them. So this is a nice little way to go back and interact with those characters. Because while you're there, you can like just chit chat with them. And they're always very nice characters. Well, except for Eshe. She's mean. Oh my gosh. Misty Moon. Oh my, hold on. Okay. I just shut the blinds in the living room. Now she can't look out the window to see whatever it is she was barking at. I don't know. There's like stray cats across the street. This old lady, I say old lady like I'm not old, but this older lady than me, she has white hair. She comes and she feeds them every day. And the lady that used to live there, she passed away. So this other lady's feeding her cats. So they sometimes go in the street. The dogs don't like them. Okay. So, Eshe. So we've got new makeup, hair, skin, and character creation updates. So there's new lipstick, blush, hair, eyeliner, skin, different patterns, different colors and tones and things. And apparently now there's an opacity and gloss slider. So you can have like really glossy lipstick if you want. I'm not much of a makeup person, you know, not at this age, so... But I'm sure the younger ladies will have a blast with all of this right here. So, okay, let's talk about the premium store. I'm going to go over to... Let me look real quick. I'm going to go over to the... I had Discord open earlier, so I was like watching the chat in there, the Palia chat. So let me just see if they've posted anything. About like 20 odd minutes supposedly. Okay, so the premium store. Apparently they've redesigned it, which is good. And they have improved previews of whatever it is you're looking at in there or trying on or whatever, not trying on, thinking of buying. So I look forward to that, and hopefully it'll be easier to like find things. Because right now it's not really organized, so hopefully they're doing a better job with that. So there's a new starter pack, and it gives you 850 Palia coins. I don't know how much it is. I'll have to go and look in the Steam store. the affectionate pal cat pet, and a greenhouse outfit. So let me go over to let me see. I just saw it. Let me go to the DLC. Click on that. Starter pack is on Steam. It's $4.99. The other one is $29.99. Okay. So the other one is the Founders Pack. 3,400 Palia coins. The honeybee, the little honeybee, that's a little pet. It's cute. And then they're doing this courier thing, which I'll get to in a second. It's down a little bit further. 4 slots, and then a bunch of outfits stuff. I'd have to go. I would literally have to go look at each of these outfits and decide, you know, if I like them enough to spend the money, because it's like $30 for all of this right here. It's a good value because of this right here, that right there at the top, and this. Like, these two things make it worth it. So I will probably buy it at some point. But I think today the thing that I want to get is the new outfit that I saw, which is down here. Why is this big gap here? Bad Microsoft Word. You got the Mythic Pack Bearer, and that's $27.50 for just the one colorway. These are pricey. The outfits are pricey. Like, if I wanted all 3, Tempest, Umbral, and Wild Hat, it would be basically $55. That's a lot. But I think I'll just pick one. That's $27. And then that's more, I think, for the girls, and then for the guys, this is the Rune Warrior. It's the same price, but a little less. Notice they did a little less for the for all 3. So you got, or 2. You got Order and Elemental. So I guess that's why it's a little bit less. The new pet, if you don't want this to get the pet, you can probably buy it individually. It's $12.75 Palia coins, and there's 3 different colorways. They've got a honey, spectral, and chocolate. So I have no idea. Well, the spectral probably looks like the one that I'm using, that owl that's kind of got like the neon colors, the pink and purple. It's probably something like that, or maybe like dark gray. And then obviously the chocolate is going to be brown. But what does a brown honeybee look like? So I don't know about that, because brown and black, I don't know, like, would you be able to see the stripes very well? I'll have to look at that. And then there's a new glider called the Order Watchers glider. It's 850 Palia coins. Okay, so we get to this courier functionality thing. We've got about 15 minutes. I think it's, they said 10 Pacific Standard Time, and I'm in Central, so it's 2 hours. So apparently you can have your pet. I think it works with every pet, but I'm not sure. I think it showed 4. Maybe it only works with 4 of them. I'll have to double check on that. But apparently you can give them an item out of your backpack, out of your inventory, while you're out and about doing whatever you're doing, and they will send it to your home storage. So it's kind of a way, instead of having to go back home, to just have them dump things off into your storage. It's handy. And you can get up to 8 slots, but I think you have to buy, I think you get 4. I don't know. And then you buy 4? I'm not positive. That's good in a way, but I'm really like mostly on top of my inventory, and so I don't know if I want to just like be willy-nilly sending things to home storage without, and because then I'll forget that I sent it there. Like, this is like more of a boomer issue thing, you know. And then I would have to like literally go through each section of my inventory and go, oh yeah, I did have the courier send that here. Oh yeah, I forgot I caught that, whatever. So, I'll try it out, see how well it works, see how well I work with it, with the way that I play. So here is the Umbran list of furniture. So we've got, looks like nightstand, wardrobe, dresser. The bed. So it looks like it's got like a full, it's like a full set. You've got like living room stuff, bedroom stuff. There's a bookshelf, different lighting. Here's a planter. I bet you that's really pretty. It's an orchid planter. And of course the rugs. I really want them to let us craft rugs. Craft these rugs. I don't want to buy them in the black market. I don't remember to go down to the black market. I don't like going down there and it's just like all enclosed and dark and ugh. I want to just grind for the stuff and I'll just make it, just let me make it. I don't mind grinding for that, or I don't even mind grinding resources to pay for it at a store, like at Tish's. If Tish was selling that rug, I would grind for the resources and sell the resources to get the gold to buy that rug instead of having to go down to the black market, because you have to go down there at a certain time, and then if you don't get there early enough, everything's gone, and then you have to remember to do it the next game day, and it's really irritating because you have to stop what you're doing and go run down there, and then if you're too late, then everything's gone, then you got to go back to what you were doing, and it's just irritating. I just find it irritating. They could do better with that, or at least offer maybe some like solid color rugs that you could get fabric, maybe fabric and silk. What else could you use? Fabric, silk, leather. You could put down a leather rug. I don't know how well that would work, but at least you could craft a couple of rugs. There could be like one that's black, one that's brown, one in each color: blue, red, purple, green. So you could use it with your, or just a black one and a white one, and then or just one, and then you just go and modify it with a modification kit. That would work, right? I mean, I don't think that it's a big deal, and the fact of the matter is that rugs are kind of standard, in a house, unless you're just living in the hardwood floor everywhere, but, area rugs. So, hello. I don't know why they made those. I don't know why they made those in the black market. I'm just not a fan. And this one, they don't have, there's the arch. They don't have, it doesn't look like there's a toilet. Let's look at the Elderwood. This is the other decor set. They call it a decor set. I just have furniture set. And this one doesn't have a toilet either, but this is the one that you find in the Elderwood. And then these are the additional things that they were mentioning, this list here. This here. So the stable sign. So Elderwood Pioneer accomplishment. Completing Up the Hill guide quest. Okay, so up at the top, which is the first thing I got from it, it says find each stable and you get the recipe from Nio. But according to this thing here, you have to do this quest as well. So maybe you get the quest from Nio? No, I don't know. I wonder if he's going to be one of the ones coming over, since they mention him. Because some of the characters are going to be coming over to the Elderwood, like walking around or whatever. Do they ever really like walk around? Like, Maybe a little bit. Mostly like say like in Bahari, you see Hodari walking, but he just walks from his house to the exit and then walks back in and walks to his house. He doesn't walk around. You don't see him walking around Bahari. The same with Hassan. He stands at the lake, but he doesn't do anything, and he just walks to his house and then walks to the exit. So, they don't really. Maybe the one that does the most is Tamala over. She comes like out of her little mansion, her little gothic little house that she's got over there, her little witchy little house, and she goes and she stands out like by the street. It's not really a street, but by the road. She's kind of just standing there, and then she'll kind of like walk back home, and that's kind of it. So they don't really like wander all over, although that would be really, really cool to see them like in different places in the different areas. That'd be cool. So then you've got all these plushies are listed here. You've got some trophies. Slimed accomplishment. We'll have to see what that is. I guess you gotta, I don't know, catching a Gopu after being slimed, don't know, or catching a certain number of these. Here's the plushies on the Schmoll. And I mean, people are going to be hunting like crazy, right? They're just going to be hunting like crazy. We got about 10 minutes, hopefully. I'm keeping my fingers crossed, but it's a big update, so they may go, they got to test everything and make sure it's working. And then the Schmoll trophy. Then here's some other accomplishments, and you get looks like mounted fish, shadow box. That's probably like a little bug box. Has like a display of the little insects. It's just an entomologist. The map of the Elderwood, kind of like the Bahari and the Kilima map. Shadow box, another one. That's for the master. That must be for the starred bugs. Now, this mermaid chair, what's that? We'll have to see what that fish looks like. I really want to catch that one. And you have to complete this quest. Who knows what that is? It'll be interesting to see, because they didn't give really any info about the quest. Not really. You saw the video and they showed some movement and this and that, and something about magic, ancient magic and stuff like that. But what's just have to see. I don't know what that's going to look like, because they have a sense of humor, so it could be like a chair that looks like a fish that sort of looks like a mermaid. Who knows? Here's a moon dial. That's kind of cool. You have to do this quest. So there's some discovery quests, little side quests. A mirror, a candle. Votive candles are usually pretty small, so that's kind of weird. A copper teapot, so that's nice. Another little teapot. Would have been nice if it was like a set, like a tea set. I want them to do like a coffee maker. Coffee mugs, because I don't drink tea and I don't drink alcohol, so yeah. The Grow All Out gazebo is like super cool looking, so you have to do this quest. Magi and Magic Kit, no idea what that's about. What could that be? I don't know. Maybe like a little box that has like a wand. Like, think about like a magician, like with the little wand and the top hat and the rabbit coming out. Maybe like something like that. I don't know. Gil 522. No idea what that is. And this Pixie Grove. It says Pixie, but I think it's Pixel. I'll go back and double check. So this is the, so that grove, okay, now that might be Like one of the items that you get when you complete the bundles. So it may be like something like super fancy schmancy, and you put it on your plot, and then like one of those little schmoles like lives there and comes out, kind of like the one with the choppa and the bird. That'd be pretty cool. But for that, it says you have to complete the main story, so that's probably not going to happen right away. It's gonna. There's a lot. It looks like there's quite a few quests. You've got the main story quest. You've got these discovery quests, and it looks like you've got some other just like NPC quests that you have to do. So, but that's good. I mean, like I don't want to. Like I was saying in the Discord to some of the folks there, in the main Palia Discord, I don't want to rush it because I don't want to like burn out like I kind of was for a while there. Yeah, I don't want to feel that way. So here we get to the relics. Okay, so let me go back up here. 5 minutes. Let's go up to the relics. The relics provide buffs. They can be leveled up. You can only equip them at the Elderwood Central Stables. And you craft them at a waterfall, near a waterfall there in the Central Stables. But you need these rune stones, which they give you while you're going through the main story quest. And they're hidden around the Elderwood, or you can buy them at Tamala's store once you open that. Okay, so you come back down here, and these are what it gives you. Small buff to essence looted. This allows you to track infected forage. Fish and insects. This one here says Bag of Illusion allows you to directly interact with infected forage without the use of special equipment or potions. Not sure how that works. We'll just have to figure that out. And there's different like levels. This is when they talked about you can level these. So you go from 1 to 4. And here's the so you got the amulet, the idol, the bag of illusion, and the lantern. The lantern boosts the tier of the other relics that your party members have equipped. So I'm assuming, but what if you're not? What if you're playing by yourself? Right? If you're playing by yourself and you're using this, can you use more than one thing? Can you have more than one equipped is what I guess I'm asking. Because this won't work if you have the Bright Eye Amulet equipped to give you this buff here. Can you also have this one equipped? So, if you think back to your like character screen, and it shows you like your character standing here, and then you've got all your skill levels in the lower left corner and all your inventory here on the right, and above there you've got like where you have like your character pin that you romanced, and then you've got like your little fishing hook and your pet and your glider. Like, are they going to be there? And it'll show you that you have those equipped. I don't know, because I don't see how this is going to work. This is probably the part of this update that's the most confusing to me, is how this is going to work. So we'll see. Here's the map. I kind of made it a little bit lighter because I was printing it out, but it's really green. And then these are the locations. So here's the central stable. So we're going to be there a lot. I'm gathering from what I was reading in the other, the rest of the patch notes. I'll probably try and get a screenshot of the map in game and print that out and just kind of leave it on the desk while I'm gaming, so till I get used to where everything is. So you got a bog, caves, aqueducts down here, a dock over here. It says here way. I don't really know like what that means. Is that a big road or something, or Is that a little mini town or a house or what? I don't know. So one of the things that I'm going to have to figure out, which I do for Kilima and for Bahari, is like the, your route, like your resource gathering route. Because you come in, and you go, and you can see people doing it when you're playing, right? You can see somebody comes in and you can just see them directly go this certain direction. Like they already know what they're doing. They already know their route. Like I come out from my home and I hang a left and I just go around and I go up and down and over and check for rocks here and there, and I know exactly where to go to do things. But since this is new, I'm going to be like, I have no idea where I'm going. Like, okay, I'm going to come out. Where am I going to go first? Do I want to go check, like, this forest, which I think this grove, I think this B, where's that up here? Grove, wait. No, the deep woods, yeah, F. I think that's where those tall trees are where you shoot. It's got the little platforms and the little building up there. I think that's this in here. I'm assuming down in this cave is where those little schmoles are. Like, yeah, so am I going to go, like, around like this? Cut across. Come down. Cut over. Come around. Maybe just, like, along the outer parts, right? Do, like, an outer run. Sounds funny. A little outer run. And, like, just go all the way around. And then maybe, like, after you do this run, like all around, kind of like along the edges, you can go do like an inner run and do like in here. And then do one in here. Do one in here in the cave. Do one here in the forest. And maybe like one over here, like split this in two. One in the kind of foresty part and one by the wall part. And then maybe like this area here. What's D? The Lilac Cavern. Do Lilac Cavern, like do each area kind of individually after you've done like the main run. So a lot of it depends on oh hey, how are you? I'm looking at the notes. I already got the updates already showing on Steam. I just haven't opened it up yet. It says play, but I'm just kind of waiting until 12. I'm at the end of the patch notes anyway. These are kind of the patch notes that I put together for myself, so I have like a little checklist. I won't remember. So depending on the elevations and what you got to jump over and what you got to cross and what you can glide over and this, that, and the other is going to determine. It's just going to take practice for me to, build up my my little hunting route, because I've been playing for I can imagine somebody who has like their level like 1,000, right? I'm level like, I think my level is like 460 or something like that. Where's the main entry point to the woods? You mean to the Elderwood? You're gonna go over to Bahari. Like if you're at your home plot and you go over to Bahari, when you come out from that little gate, the double gate, you're going to turn left and you're going to go where there's these big double doors on the left hand side, and you're going to go through there. I can go over, let me see, let's see if it shows. It might be in the Twitter page. I don't know why that's black and white. Whatever. I think it's on Twitter. I don't know where they showed it. They look like this. These doors. They're like gold doors. So let me go and let me hide this. Let me minimize that. I'll leave that open. Let me go over to, I gotta move things around because I was just doing the notes. Let me move Streamlabs out of the way. I'm gonna click on play. Well, let me stop this freaking music. I was listening to Lo-Fi Girl. She's got like chill stuff going on. Okay, so I'm gonna just go to Steam and I'm gonna hit play, and we're just gonna see what happens. And I'll minimize it out of the way. I don't know if they're done. Let me refresh the X Palia page. Let's see. Does it say it's done? It's happening now. It's still down. So on the new map, I don't know if I actually have that. I don't think they've. I would have to go get like a screenshot, and I don't know if I have one where it comes out. I think it comes out on the left-hand side of the map. Let me see how I could do this. Hold on. Let me go back here. Let me show it. Let me go. I've got like all these windows open, which I don't like doing, but hold on. Let me go back over here. Okay. Move out of the way, Streamlabs. Thank you. Okay. So I think you come out somewhere over here. I could be wrong. I think that's where. It's over here. Somewhere in here. But I don't think I have. I tried to do a search for the map just by itself. And they don't actually have one. They don't actually have one like on the page. I don't know why they haven't shown it. Like they literally don't have it on their website. And even if you try and do like a search for it, if you type in Palia, if I could see what I'm doing, Elderwood map, would help if I take the S out. I keep wanting to call it Elderwoods. I don't know why. I don't know why that's great. I literally don't know why this window's in gray, but whatever. No. Yeah, I'm not really sure. They showed this little leak thing, but it's somewhere like over here. I don't really know. I was hoping that they have like two entrances, maybe like one over here and one over here. We'll just have to see. I don't really know. One to Kilima and one to the... Yeah, I don't know. There's going to be the stables. And I have a feeling... I don't know why this thing is gray. I'm just going to close that window. Apparently you have to go around Elderwood. Like you have to go do your exploring. And you find the stables. The stable signs. Right? Little fast travel signs. And then you have to talk to Nao, however you say it, Nao, and you get a recipe, and you have to complete a quest, and then you can get one of those stable signs, and you can place it on your plot, and then you can fast travel from there, wherever you want to go. Whatever they're, well, I'm not going to say wherever you want to go. I'll say that they're probably going to give you, like, downtown Kilima, the Bahari Central Stables, well, downtown, like, Kilima Central Stables. There'll probably be, like, I don't know, they might offer maybe 2 locations per area. I don't know, like, what they're going to have on that little stable board, but you'll be able to craft it, apparently. Probably take wood. I don't know. Probably just wood. Maybe iron. It's probably not going to be like that, hard to craft that once you get the recipe. and then you just place it on your plot wherever you want to put it, and then you can just go from there to wherever you want to go. So they haven't really shown a very... They did a gameplay, a 30-minute gameplay video with the developer, and you could see the map there, but like you'd have to take a screenshot of it, and I think I did. I just don't remember where I put it because that was a bit ago. Okay, so they just 4 minutes ago they tweeted that it's available now on the PlayStation and Xbox Series X and S. It says it's live. So what happens if I hit B? Let's see what happens. I'll turn up the sound a little bit. We're supposed to be sent into a... Hi, Cail. This is a galley. Hi, Cail. Just say Cail. Yeah. All right, well, let's do it. Look at this. I don't want to rush. Because I'm so excited, but I want to enjoy it. I want to enjoy it. So I don't want to get crazy. Okay, I can go ahead and just like go back over to my Twitch screen. All right, here we go. I'll turn it up a little bit. Well, there's 1,606 Palians waiting ahead of me. So yeah, I stopped playing Disney Dreamlight Valley. Mostly because I got sick of the stuff spawning all over my valley and irking me having to pick it up. My dogs are still sleeping, thank God. The other one stopped barking. I think she went to sleep. Oh, okay, that's good. Let's see how often we're going to have to run into this problem. Oh, we knew that it was gonna happen. Poor guys, I feel so sorry for those developers. When you're, it's different when you're doing an update to one platform, right? Like you're just doing an update to the PC, but this is like bringing it out to like Xbox, which is nothing like PlayStation. So, yeah. Everybody's just going to have to keep trying. You just have to be patient. So apparently we'll go into some cutscene. I think it's like little backstory or whatever. My AC went on, in case you hear that. Really seriously, guys? It says 12:13. So there's my in-game name if you want to make friends. Everybody's trying to get in. Everybody's trying to get in there. That's fine. Because of course we want to play. I want to see more people play Palia. I think the developers have done a fantastic job. It's a gorgeous game. I like the gameplay loop. Yeah, you can burn out after a while depending on how hard you're grinding or whatever. But it's not stressful. So I enjoy it. I don't want to play a stressful game. I'm old. I gave up stress. Like, I don't want any more stress in my life. I've had like enough stress. So this just it's just very simple to play. You have to get some of the gameplay mechanics down. Zeph would know. He's watching me over on Twitch. Oh my gosh, here we go. He saw my early attempts at hunting. Oh my God, and fishing and hoeing. It was sad. I just couldn't get the controller in my eyes and just... here we go. Turn it up. Somewhere in Kilima. Let's turn it up. It's bad magic. Y'all let me know if it's loud enough. I'm just using the slider, not Streamlabs. Ooh, temple. shit. Temples. Temple of the Gales. What? What's up, Hecla? Hecla's talking to Sabira? What was that? I'm gonna see if I can fit that in there. Okay, okay. What, Einar? What are you doing here? We're in. Everybody have fun. Here we go. Let's see what he says. Let's chat. Hello, Einar. He's my shep. Fluorescent beams shooting into the atmosphere from the darkness of the night sky yesterday. Yes. Should I be a smart ass? I'll say, I thought someone set off fireworks. It is possible there were fireworks in addition to the lasers. Immediately after they filled my optical receptors, I received a missive from the gardener. Oh, we haven't seen the gardener in a while. I don't want to go down there. That's where those little platforms are moving around. Drive you crazy. I would fall off. He informed me that I should inform you of this information. Oh no, the protocol. The Cosmos protocol lockdown has been forcibly deactivated. That doesn't sound good. We'll go to this one just because it's been a bit. The mysterious stranger was attempting to override during your last excursion into the temples. That's right. And we were trying to stop that. The gardener complained about it to Hecla and I in great detail after you left. I'm pleased to see he has become more friendly. Well, yeah, it just took a lot of effort on our part to make him friendly. I've already visited Sabira. She reacted negatively to the information, though she was very polite to me. The Watcher has requested your presence within the Night Sky Temple. I shall return to my cave and continue comforting Gil 527. Do we remember who that is? Oh, that's the little guy that Gardner gave us, right? He just likes bright flashing lights. He just disappears. So as you can see, I'm all purpled out and ready to rock and roll. Do I need to check on my whoa, what's that? Well, look at that. Elderwood expansion. Look at all this stuff. Hey, don't start barking. There's a little rock hopper. Misty! I'm gonna kill that dog. No, baby. Step into the next chapter of Palia's adventure with the Elderwood expansion. Knock it off! Explore a dense, magical forest. Join Sabira in uncovering its mysteries. Collect new bugs, fish, cooking recipes, furniture recipes, and more. As you explore, unearth artifacts and craft new items that unlock even greater power, what will you do first? Complete Rooted in Place before starting here. So let's look at quests. So we have to go to the temple. And here's the accomplishments. I kind of like it. They have it separate. They have the accomplishments separated out from the other ones over here. That's nice. It's easier to keep track of because there's quite a few. I mean, look at all these. Right, here's hunting, bug catching, fishing. Here's the essence. So you gotta harvest that essence. Here's cooking, crafting. This is the furniture. Here's the farming. I say farming, gardening. Here's the slime. Loot one of each kind of Agopu scale. Cook dishes. Loot one of each kind of the Schmoll spores. And this is foraging. Okay, that's really cool. I really like that. Thank you, Singularity 6, for doing that. This little tab is very nice. I appreciate that greatly. For somebody who's like super into being organized, that's like fantastic. And this is where I'm at. All my tools are repaired. This is what I got going on here. And then we'll go and, before I just run down there, because everybody's running down there, I'll probably buy that stuff later. Now look at how they've got this laid out. Fantastic. Okay, so best deals. The shop. That's what I'm going to buy. This thing right here. Okay, it's badass. That's badass. Here's the bee. Okay, so the spectral is blue. So they went with turquoise and blue. Probably like in the furniture, it's got that little turquoise like inlay. And there's the chocolate. So they didn't go with black, it's just brown. Interesting. This still doesn't work. This little thing. And there's the glider. Promotions. So they got the sales like out from the rest, right? Well, let's look. Are they all? No, see, they didn't do that. Okay. What they need to do. Where is it? Okay, so here, where you see these ones that say sale, they need to just put them in their own tab. This is not all promotion, because some of these things, look how cute they are. I like the blue one, but I don't normally wear blue. Yeah, they need to maybe make these a little smaller, and one would be like outfits, pets, tools. So they didn't go, even though I appreciate that tab on the other page, they didn't do quite enough here. Here's bundles. Right, so what they needed to do is take this and just break it down further, you know, like a flow tree, like a flow chart. And maybe or maybe just like have a little space here with sub tabs that would be like tools, pets, outfits, other. I gotta fill this up because I just got my my little pet. Okay. So if you saw my other video, which I did move from the Cail's Corner channel over to the Gaming with Cail channel over on YouTube. It should be over there now. You have to like wait a while before they let you download it and move it. This is the plot that I'm going to be doing all that new stuff on. So this is the entrance over here. So we're just going to go and we're going to not worry about the garden right now. We'll do a little bit of this questing. I'll go over there in a second. First, let's go to the temple and just see what she has to say. Just to kind of kick off the main story quest. And then we'll see. Then we'll go over there. Because I'm sure everybody's like going over there. It's crowded. But we'll see. There's 292 Palians ahead of me. So I have a feeling today, well, probably like the rest of the week. By the way, thank you, What Name, for letting me know that the game was live. I appreciate that. Everybody's busy playing. I got my little fan on to help keep my PC cool, even though the PC has fans in it. But I figure it helps the PC last longer to keep it. The cooler I keep it, the better. Everybody's moving around. They're moving like server to server. We'll see how long I last with my dogs before they like lose it. Although they sleep a lot during the day. I don't know why they sleep all night long. So what I'm going to do, it's my plan, is with this list from the patch notes I made like, um, when I find like all the treasure chests, I'll cross that off. Just when I find different things on here, I'll just cross them off and know that I found them. Just so I don't forget, because there's so much new stuff going on. The sun keeps going in and out today. It's partly cloudy. Oh my gosh. Holy mother. Let's go. Let's see how this server load's doing. This is the most people I've seen in a bit. Although I'll say that over the last like couple of weeks or so, I saw people in the game. It wasn't quite as little hiccups. There weren't as many like it wasn't empty. Okay, well every time I come down here, I always go in here. Oh my gosh. Okay, well first we gotta buy this because I always buy those. Probably those I'll have to I got up to 85 of those. That's pretty good. Let's talk to Tish.
Oh, my dragon.
Hi, what's up, Tish? I haven't talked to you in months. Let's just chat with her. She loves Umbran interior design, honoring nature. Oh, she came up with some of her own. So let's go to the store. Okay. Let's look down here. Items. There's the Umbran starter pack. We'll buy that. Gives you 3 starting recipes. And okay. Okay, so we got that. Thanks, Tish. Have fun. Be a nice girl. She is nice. Okay, and then we're gonna go over here because every time I come into Kilima, I stop in and I buy something from Zeki. See if he's got anything new. No, we'll just buy some of those. Okay, I have one of those. Always jump in front of that thing. Okay, now. Here we go. We gotta go to the Night Sky Temple, which is up this way. Let's see how the movement is. I wonder how many devs are running around in here too. You know what I mean? Ooh. And then we'll hi. I'm gonna run right into you. I'm not going to do the gathering over here because I'm sure I'll be gathering over there. So yeah, so I'm seeing some hitching. I don't know if that's the right word. I guess that's the word gamers use. Do not cut in front of me. They always run into me and they knock me around. It's like, really? Thanks. Look at those things completed. Yes. Oh, I was so happy to get that done. Ooh. No one lurking in the shadows. Okay, Heckler, you take them. Take them down. I've scanned the entire area. As long as they are of this plane, they cannot hide from the order. Well, I suppose that's comforting unless they're an extra-dimensional being. Eloisa lent me some articles about those. Ah, Cail, we were waiting for your arrival. You were. I didn't know I was coming. If you saw the sky last night, then you will not be surprised why I've requested your presence, because I'm awesome. Allow me to ensure we are all on the same page. Last night, a beam of flow erupted from somewhere in the vicinity of the Night Sky Temple. Okay. Appears that activated something across the island of Bahari. Reports are coming in from as far as Inervin and Barafu about the lights. Wish they show a whole map of the world. That would be cool, right? Would you like to see that? One thing all the agents agree on is that Kilima was the first. Whatever happened started here. It's not the first time ancient human space lasers shone in the sky above Kilima. Really? You didn't happen to solve any puzzles last night without telling us, right? I had nothing to do with it. Could it have been the intruder? Yes, I suspect so. According to the gardener, the final Cosmos protocol lockdown was forcibly disabled 10 minutes before the eruption. If you direct your attention slightly to the right, you may become aware of a door that was previously locked, and it's not locked anymore. Okay. Thank you, Hecla. While I made a brief scan for intruders, I was waiting for you to investigate further. Yeah, you can trust me. Of course. Trust me. You may rely on me if you need to rest your eyes, Gina. Hecla takes such good care of Gina. She will watch twice as hard. She's so sweet. She stayed up a little late last night because of all the excitement, but I don't need a nap, jeez. It's like, let us investigate this new space. I will meet you inside. Oh my gosh. Is this where we're going? This was closed before. Ooh. It's so weird. It's like the distances and stuff are deceiving. They need to put something in there. It's empty. You see those little grates are like climbing on that stuff.
With you at my side.
Blocked. We'll need to find another way. Are you serious? Are you serious? I'm not walking forwards until I make sure it's not a hole. Auras. There are a few things we know for sure about cosmoflow, but in order to understand them, one must understand the nature of flow itself. I'll attempt to explain here, but if you have questions, visit me in my office. What exactly pure flow is? It's a form of energy, natural energy that comes from the flow realm. Two known realms, the material realm and the realm of flow. They're existing kind of side by side, like different sides of a coin. Okay, so Embra is immortal, and we're on the side of the mortals. So natural flow enters through well springs. It's called pure flow. And then there's elemental flow. Everything in our world contains small amounts of flow. As it integrates with the material world, it gains one of four elemental aspects: hydroflow, pyroflow, terraflow, and aeroflow. Those are the temples. Until recently, we believed these to be the only possible fusions of flow. That is, until humans know. A fifth fusion could be formed. Hold on. What are you doing? Oh, hold on a second. I'll be right back. Hold on. Oh, goodness gracious. Little puppy. Trying to get her to eat some lunch. She was like kind of like sicky. Here. See if she'll eat something. Okay, so where were we? Okay, reading this. The professor discovered Cosmoflow. That's the 5th one. King Mudan. Written on the corner of the page is a letter in bright red S. No, it's not. Okay, that said number 2. Did I miss one? Let me look over here. Maybe it's down that way. Well, wait. The way we came. That one was empty. No, I don't see another one. Any dots? See any dots? You gonna eat that so you feel better? Misty's eating. Okay. I don't see any there, so okay, whatever. Okay, we'll just go down this way. I hit my head on the ceiling. Oh my gosh. That doesn't make any sense. Okay, wait. What the? Can I land on the lamp? On that? I'm not the best climber. Oh my gosh. Okay. That's gonna like totally like freak me out. Oh my gosh, this is gonna like totally. Oh, here's something over here. Freak me out. The camera. Oh my gosh. Here. Oh, but she ate it. Okay, that's it. Okay, she ate lunch. That's good. Day 879. The Minister of Flow visited our facility today. She asked to meet me privately. Apparently, there were some tensions at the southern border. She wanted to inquire about various practical applications of Cosmoflow. She wants me to make weapons. Why do they want to make weapons? Okay, you guys are all done eating. Hopefully you'll feel better now. Picky little dogs. Okay. Why do they want to make weapons? I asked if General Cedille knew she was here, and she brushed the question off. Then she asked me about my mother, and whether she was still in the memory care facility. That sounds sketchy. Wait, let me go over here. Twitch is acting up. Dumb thing. We always knew this would come. Security clearance at the facility has been extreme from the founding of it. I trust everyone here with my life and my mother's. I trust everyone here. I told her we can grind other projects to a stop for this. All of Valeria, what is that? Relies on the catalyzed flow from our lab. Day 1024. Experiments on weaponizing. Are the humans doing this? Because that's going to really piss me off if the humans are doing this. Weaponizing Cosmoflow are proceeding as safely as they can without putting anyone at risk. Interestingly, Minister Vera herself has volunteered to be a test subject, especially regarding our project on hydroflow serum. Okay. I declined as politely as I was able to. She's already covered in hydroform runes for immortality. What? Is this the humans doing this? It's something humans would do. I want to be immortal. Any more cosmoflow in her body could prove disastrous. The serum itself is interesting. Instead of immortality, it imbues the subject with physical strength, speed, analytical ability, but their emotional core and social skills suffer greatly in response. So you can be strong, but you end up crazy. Isn't that the way it always is? As for the other substances, I've managed to resist proceeding with those experiments for the moment. Written on the corner of the page is a letter in bright red. Oh, a question mark. Oh, wait, don't move. I didn't move you. Okay. Okay, that's where we... Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, there's that little corridor. I should see her. There she is. Seriously? I'm not like, you know what? I'm gonna have to like putter around in here, but I don't really like want to do that right now. Let's just go over to, can we go over to the Elderwood, or do we have to do this first? I don't think we have to do this first. What's through there? I'm going to, I'm out. I'm out. Because I have to, that's requiring entirely too much thinking. And so on and so forth. While I'm over here, let me look for more dots for that number 1. Later, guy, gal, gals, I should say gals. We're going to go over there. We're just going to try it out. I want to go see what it looks like. Okay, find a way to the other side. Yeah, we're not going to do that right now. Let's go home. I want to try it from home, not from a stable board. Right? We're going to go from the plot, the home plot. Oh, my poor little baby. She was not happy. Okay, let's go. Alright. Let's see what it looks like. We're going to go over there. Buy little dragons. We're going down here. I'm sure everybody else was coming over here too. My sinuses are like starting to act up, even though I took Tylenol sinus before we started streaming. Just it is what it is. I'll have to go back to this main quest. I want to spend time on it. I don't want to rush it. Alright, so we're going to go over here. I'm going to turn this down just a tad. Yeah, there's a little bit of this stuttering going on. Let's see what this looks like over here. Here we are. Let's go. There's a first time for everything. Am I nervous? Nah. As long as I don't get slimed the minute I walk in there, right? Because now there's something that can like do something to us. Like normally in the game, we're doing like the thing to the creatures, right? Like shooting them and whatever. But now they can like slime back. Oh, shoot. Everybody's in here. Yeah, so this is what it looks like at the entrance. We're going to look around. We're not going to just run off. Pretty, pretty trees. Really nice. What's this? That's the infected essence. What happens if you press A? Oh, you have to have something to suppress its aura. Hi, everybody. Look, there's a little pretty bridge. Everybody's just running around. Look at the lamps, how pretty, and look at the water. Why can't we have water? I want to be able to make water like that. Oh yeah, it's having some issues. Let's check the map. Okay, so can I move this over? Okay, so I was actually wrong. You come over on the right-hand side of the map. From here. How bizarre. Okay. Everybody moved on. So, are we supposed to be able to mine something or no? That's white stone. Ooh, look at that. That looks bad. Can I get it? Oh, I got it. Cool. It's got a purplish tint. Okay, that's the pallium. It's kind of purple over here. Okay. Really pretty trees, right? So the beehives are supposedly in the I like the way they made the pallium look. They put the honey, the beehive in the pine tree. Do they consider that a pine tree? Don't know. Let's look around. Oh, what are you doing down there? I missed him. We're gonna jump down here. Wait. I got that one. Okay, so Muujin are over here. That's interesting. Yeah, there is some like stuttering. Well, it looks like you can cut these down. That's ancient wood. That's the bigger one. That's 5. Gives you plant fiber. What are you doing fireworks for? Hey, cut it out. It's making the dogs bark. Ah, that's hilarious. Oh, I guess you can't. Can you get that? Oh, it's totally surrounded. Cut it out. Don't freak out. It's just fireworks in the game. Misty. Let's get like 100 of these. Let's see. That's what it looks like. It's got purplish, not magenta-ish. Misty. Let's see if I can get it to drop one of the seeds. No. They can chop the pretty big ones. There's the seed. Ancient wood seed. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, so that is the trees. Okay, what time is it? It's 8:18. Why is somebody doing fireworks? Like, just stop. Maybe they're celebrating. Look how interesting that looks. Ooh, there's water down there. Everybody's just running around. What's this? Butterfly bean seeds. Very nice. Let's look around. The waterfall. It's pretty. It's like grayish purple. The purple tint on everything. Ooh, look at that. What's over there? Another little pond. How bizarre. I'm just looking around. Everybody's gonna just run around like maniacs, right? Let's check the map. I gotta go over that bridge. Ooh, what happens if you run through that poison corrupted stuff? Nothing? Wait. Look how nice that looks. I love the glowing pink and purple. It's just awesome. The little boxes. Look at the little wisteria-like stuff hanging down. It's beautiful. Of course they do a nice job. Little baby's chewing on a toy. I think we go up. Hi everybody, what's up? Here we go. Looks like you can climb up there. There's a little bridge. Oh, it's poison. It's poisoned. It's corrupt. It's infected. What are these little things here? Trading post. Okay. Oh, it's a place you can cook. Here's where you can repair your tools. That's where you can change your clothes. That's cool. Maybe potions? What's up here? What are these? Oh, this is where you turn in the stuff to get an ancient artifact. So, ancient drum toy, statue pieces. Misty, what are you doing? Necklace. Machine. Okay. So it's like the night sky temple stuff. Hey, this is so you got ancient and the Umbran. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we're going to be doing a lot of exploring. And what's this one here? And this is war torn. Oh, look at that. What is that? What is that? What is this? War torn creature. There's the mermaid. It's pretty cool. Nice, 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 nice. Broken sword. You get 3. Oh, that's how you get the Eloise's fun bugs. I'm assuming. Do you need to do that multiple times? I guess. What store is this? An artifact tracker? So these you buy with those Eloise's fun bucks. Interesting. No recipes. What's up, dude? Okay, so it says something by the waterfall. Let's Go around. Try not to fall into anything. Okay, so we looked all in here. Can you climb this? Yes. Well, that's just fascinating that you can climb that. It's like a little... That's pretty cool. Oh, what's up here? A shrine sits waiting for an offering. Would you like to make one? It requires one of those. Okay. Very cool. What's over here? Uh-huh. Oh, infected stuff. So those are these little shrines. There's the waterfall. That's what the roof looks like of those three little things of the... Is that what it... Wait. Yeah. Oh, this is where you can craft relics. Okay. By the waterfall. Got it. Got it. I'm getting there. There's little ropes hanging down. So that's nice. So there's a bunch of little crafting stations where you can come over and craft. So it's kind of nice because you're going to be hunting over here and gathering resources and stuff. And so you'll kind of be like public. What is this? Will you drop off stuff there? What is this? Where'd it go? Oh, I caught one. That was a blushing butterfly. I wasn't really meaning to do that, but okay. Okay, let's go back over here. Okay, let's look at the layout. So the side with the ropes that you climb up is right where we came in, right? Where there's the trading. There's the board. Okay, so this is what they were saying where you need to go find the other stables to unlock them on the fast travel board. That makes sense. Okay. And these were the little... What is that? What happens if you hoe this? Does it do anything? No. I guess not. I don't know. She's trying. Does it take more than one person? No, it doesn't do anything. Look at that one. Look at that. Really interesting. Okay, so we've got the crafting stations. I'm trying to get the layout here. By the waterfall. 2 on each side. Across from them are like these empty little thingies that are like... Is this a store? Oh, cool. Talking stuff. I'm a trash pixie. It is pixie, not pixel. Oh, that's Benny. I have a proposition for you. I love trash. It's my favoriteest thing in the world. Okay? All these pieces, all these furniture pieces scattered around, lost artifacts and dirt piles and even slime. It's wonderful. It isn't enough. I need more trash. I don't. I get rid of it. If you can bring me the nastiest, ickiest, tastiest trash around, I might be willing to teach you how to make this furniture yourself. You've got a deal. Nasty goop, right? That's the infected essence stuff. Okay, so he wants the essence, or she. Bring it straight to me. Okay. Okay. So, across from the waterfall is Benny. And I guess we bring that stuff there. Okay. Misty, knock it off. So this center tree... It's going to take me a while to get around here. Right? It's going to take a bit to get in there. Okay, so there's the 3, the waterfall. Where do we want to go? Let's go to the... You want to go look at the Lilac Caverns? So that means I got to go to my right. Let's see if this is correct. No, it's back the other way. Why am I just like been such bad with the map? Wait. Oh, over here. I didn't go far enough. It's past that. That's probably Tamala's potion thing. Let me see. Yeah. Okay, so past the potion thing, you go down here. Everybody's just gonna explore. Look how cool this place looks. Like, what the? Can you walk in all that stuff? Look at that. It's fabulous. It's fabulous. Like, seriously. Look at this stuff. Feels like you're underwater. Right? Yeah, figuring out a route to go looking for stuff here is going to be confusing. What's this? The night sky. Yeah, it's 1 o'clock in the morning in the game. There's a little fishing spot. Yeah, and we'll have to get used to like where all the rocks spawn and stuff like that. It's gonna be like a bear. It's gonna be a bear. I like the little bridge. It's not a bridge, little dock. What's this? Okay, that's a recipe for a branch. I don't have that, whatever that is. Essence. I have to go... back this way. You know what's really confusing? It's got to figure out how I can, what I need to harvest that essence stuff. Lilac Cavern. Oh, wrong button. Okay, here we go. Let's see what it looked like, and then I'll figure that out. Okay. I don't know what's supposed to be down here. There's something. Staircase mushroom. What are you doing down in there? Hanging out? It's a little cavern. What is that? What was that? Oh, it was one of those schmoles. Okay, got it. What's this? Helium? Or the other one? Platinum. Helium. So if you stand like back over... You need special ammo. What are you talking about special ammo? Nobody said anything about special ammo. What are they talking about? Okay, I'm not happy about that. You know what I mean? Recipe muskin. Okay, it's like overwhelming. For this old brain, she's shooting it, but is she getting the message about needing ammo? Right? Okay, this whole place is like a freaking maze. Are you serious? Am I going the right way? Yes. It's like a maze. Alright, let's get out of there. Because it's like, oh, what's that? Pretty. Yeah, this is going to be like, it's going to take this old brain quite a while to figure out how to do this. Oh, there are the trees. Let's look on the map. Alright, so they have the trees marked with purple. That's just great. So why does it have an exclamation point? Available quest. I'm already like freaking out. Look at that guy just climbing. Am I supposed to need, am I gonna need special ammo for arrows? Special arrows? How am I supposed to find that out? Right? What is that? Down there. Oh my god, I don't even want to attempt to fish. Right? Okay, there's this big tree in the center. There you go. Pick it up. Why does that have, what's this? Pixie berries. I like pixie better than pixel. I don't know why it looked like that on the... Maybe I was just reading it wrong. I'm not going to attempt to fish yet. You know what I mean? What's this? Contaminated pixie berries. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, I'm surprised I caught that, right? Look at all those little jumpy things everywhere. There's a little frog. What are you supposed to do with it? Shoot it? Throw a belt at it? A ball at it? Can you catch it? No. Nope. Nope. Yes, use the thing. Okay, got it. Okay, that uses the belt. Oh, Misty's playing with her toy. Yeah, it's gonna take a bit to, can you get over here? Yes, barely. That was a barely. That was a barely. Right? You can do it, dude. I did it. Oh, got it. Okay, so I got slimed. Doesn't last very long. Okay. Okay, I'm so, like, just tripping. I'm tripping. I'm tripping. But I love all the new stuff. It's really cool. I have to get used to it. You know, it's like a learning curve, right? I love the fact that there's more pallium. But all that struggle that I did feel like kind of ripped off. Like they could have just increased the number of pallium that they had spawning. It's like, seriously? Okay, I'm full. I didn't get very far either. Let's look on the map where we are. Okay, we're down by the... Okay, so the wall is not as far as I thought it would be. Right. But I guess what I'll do is... where'd he go? He ran away. Son of a bitch. Can you catch him in the water? I don't know. Maybe not. Yes. That was a grumpy granite rock hopper. Oh my god, it's moving. Oh, starred. Oh wait. Oh, my inventory's full. I don't care about that. Yes. I want that starred veil pixie. Okay, there's like a lot going on. That stupid thing that ran off, I should have hit it, but I was freaking out. Because I'm old. There's a lot here. To do, a lot to see. Look at all this. Jesus. It's huge. It's like a huge, massive update. It's like a huge, massive update. You know what I mean? What are you doing there? Look, there's all stuff up there. What are you doing up there? Look, there's some ruins. Are you infected? Oh my god. I'm gonna have to see what I need to do that so I can gather that stuff. You know what I mean? Oh shit, seriously? How do you dodge that? Got it. Screw you. I don't know how I'm gonna have to practice that. I got a skin. Oh my god, this is crazy. Maybe you shoot him from above. My brain can work sometimes. No, that doesn't work it. Maybe that's the whole key, is to shoot them from above. And I guess they can't slime you from there? What's up there? Anything? You see that pink going through it, right? Why do I want to go up there? I don't know. Oh my god, I just like fall off of everything. Okay, this place is crazy. Like crazy. Look at that. This place is crazy. Hey, knock it off. Knock it off. So, this place over here is cray-cray. Getting to know like where all the trees are placed, right? And all that. Okay, so let's move over. Yeah, let's go that way. Okay, there's a red tree. No. Go up here. Let's see if I can figure out. Turn to my left. Isn't that where I was going? Up there? Getting around here is going to be a trip. Okay, there's the red tree. There's a bridge. Okay, let's go up. What happens if we go this way? That's the right way. We're just going to walk around. Let's just take a look. What the hell? Sound like somebody getting like torn up. Misty, knock it off. Do I have to go up there? It's a schmo hole. They sound like... They sound like they're dying. It's down here. Hi, where were you at? House Bazaar. You gotta... Okay. All those dark places are like really hard for me to like orient myself to. Okay, this is going to the Demare dock. So it looks like there's a lot of fishing, trees, those, they move fast, right? Thanks, man. Get the fuck up. Did I just say that? Get away from me. That thing just slimed me. I was just standing there all innocent. I was just standing there all innocent. Okay, this is... That doesn't say. Mauvais Way. I think that's... Where is that? Yeah, it's like north. Let's see if I can undo the fast travel points. What the freak? Look at this crazy place. What is that? Oh, that's another recipe. Well, yeah, I want that, right? We want that, right? We want that. Let's get rid of this. Yes. Nice. Nice. Okay. I like the being able to get around function. Okay. I guess that doesn't do anything to you if you walk into it. There's another something. No. Oh my god, we're in like a frickin' bog thing. I gotta go. What? That's a quest. I don't want to go that way. I want to go. Can I get up there? Seriously? Oh my gosh. No, they're not. Why is the camera doing that? It's to my right. Why can't I get over there? Won't let me do that. Okay. That's not gonna work. It's gotta go around down here on the ground. Fine. It's a shrine. Okay, so now I know where that one is. Okay, so let's go. It's like tripping out, right? Now I gotta go to my left. Look at this, like, maze. Are you serious? What's that? Oh my god, this inventory full thing is just really... Get rid of that and get rid of this. So when you're over here, are you supposed to like be keeping an eye out for those guys like attacking you? Right? Okay. What the freak is that? Okay, whatever that is, that's where that nasty stuff must be coming from. Let's look for the... Where are the boards? Where would they be? There's a lot of exploring to try and find those. So we look around in the distance. See if we can find them. Fishing, ruins, nasty stuff. What's up there? Don't know. Oh, there it is. Sneaky, sneaky. There, that's the Tana Grove. Okay. Holy crud. Isn't that's like way... That's on the other side. So let's go to the central stables. At least we can find these to get around. Holy Toledo. Okay. There's a lot to do, and there's like, okay. So I want to go kind of over here. Right, okay. All this corrupt stuff. All this corrupt stuff. Okay. Pretty. Okay, so this is the grove. So I wonder if they're gonna, if they're gonna have the grove spawn here, or a separate grove spawn here. I wonder if it's misty. Can you shoot him from here? Haha. Can we get him? Where'd he go? Wow, they move so fast. I don't know. Bitch. What a little bitch that one was, right? They move fast. I wonder if you can use a slow down arrow on them. I'll pick one and just see what happens. Because really, seriously. Anyways, alright, we're looking for the board. Oh my gosh, there's one. We got him. Good job. Good job. Let's see what's going on with this inventory. I don't know, I got all this stuff. Use that. What's that? Okay. I can get rid of this. The stone, I don't care about that. And I can get rid of this. Okay. What's this? This is the white stone. Okay. We're not doing that. So we're looking for the board. Where would it be? If there is one over here. I mean, you would figure there would be one over here, right? Oh my god, look at that thing. Like, get away from me. Does it attack you? Oh, yes it does. Oh my god. You little bitch. Little bitch. So you can't come over here. You can't come over here and just like, la la la, just peace out. There's some pine trees. Oh, there's a honeycomb. How do I get over there? See if I can jump and climb up without. Oh shoot. The bee go. That was a Bahari bee. I wonder what happens if I shoot that one. Can I pick it up? No. Little bitch. Okay. Well, here it is. It's way up here. Let's take a look on the map. It's way up here. Okay, so deep woods. Deep woods was down here, right? Where I was with all the trees? Yes. So we want to go to... Oh god, that's so far away. I guess to the central... How would we get down that way? Let's just take a look. I haven't seen that platinum. Have you? Palia. I gotta go on the other side of this BS. Yeah, I know, I see you. What are you? Why are they moving? That's not right. Okay, well that's really cruel to do that. To make them move so fast and they don't stay stunned. That's dumb. Okay, I don't agree with that. Okay, so now we're going around this water. And we're gonna go down here, right? Oh. Right. Okay. We're just gonna explore, and when I get the last board, then I'll stop for the day. Oh, look, he's like messed up. Ooh, that looks bad. That looks bad. Ew, he looks all slimy and stuff. Can I get rid of anything? I don't want this Bahari bee. Get rid of this stone. I got the little seeds. Okay. Right. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to my left. All these little streets, these little roads. We want to go straight. What's down there? Can I come up that way? Come down here. And make sure I'm going the right way. I'm really bad with the map. We're not getting you. You're fine. You're fine. Oh, that thing, yeah, that thing's gonna move so fast. Wait. Hang right. Are you kidding me? Wait. Oh, yeah, it is. Up here. Okay, that's slick. Oh, that one's infected. Same thing. Yeah, I guess that's the right word. Infected. Okay. Do you fall all the way down there? I can cut across, right? What the freak is that? I'm gonna go to my right. Over there. Oh, over there. Um. That's cool. Okay. And then we want to just go... Can we go straight around? Oh, there they are. That's the deep woods. Okay, so what does it look like from here? There's a little... Here's a little pad with a pillow... A bag? Bag of something. Wonder if you can go up there. Probably not. Okay. So when you come down here... Holy mother. She's trying to climb over there. I don't know. Let's just see where we land. How about by this tree? Okay, now let's look for the board. Over here. It says it's over here, right? We were over there before. Is that the main tree in the center? No. We'll have to find it. And then I'll probably like stop streaming, but then I'll probably continue playing. I may like just get my laptop out and play it on my laptop. Okay, we're looking for... Let's see where... Okay, so maybe like by the center. There's... You're not going to put the board up there, right? The stable board up there, are you? Are you really? What, up at that building? No way. Would they really do that to you? Maybe. Maybe. Everybody's like lost. Right? There's a building up there, but like, what is the point of getting over there? Where do you think the board would be? Maybe up? Is I up here? No. It's a little bridge. And this was where we came from, right? So it's not there. Let's look for it. Would it really be where that building is? That would be like a pain in the neck. I don't think so. Would it be over there? I don't know. How do you get all the way up that far anyway? I fall off. Because you can only climb so high, right? And then your stamina runs out. They don't have a stamina buff. At least they haven't put one into the game yet, right? I'm looking for the board and I do not see it. What is that purple thing up in the tree? Do not know. Oh, there it is. They did put it. Oh my god, they did put it over there. How in the hay am I supposed to get over there? If I go onto that, I can glide to that and then climb? Maybe? Can I climb? Can I glide from there? Wait. Why do I have to do that? You know, I hate that jumping stuff. Why do they make us do that? I really, 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 really hate it. There's one of those jumping things. Can you jump from there to... Oh my gosh. They just made this so difficult to get this last one. Can I get all the way over there? I don't know. Can I glide that far? I think so. But I don't think I'm high enough. I can get to... I don't know. See, because you go down. Okay. Can I climb to that one? Yes. Well, there's that. Will that get me all the way up there? Wait, there's one there. Oh my god. Take this stupid tool out of my hand. Oh my god, I'm over here. Okay, oh my god. I hate that so much. It is just not for me. Okay, I got them all. Right? Yes. That's like super effing stressful, and I don't want it to be stressful. Why don't they understand about that? Okay, so let's look here. Oh my god, my hands are sweaty. Look, they got a cheeseburger. A little Mugen burger. How do... Bed... Shark... Quest. Do I have to go... Okay. Now, what is this? Finish all 3 artifact collections in the Elderwood. Oh, I got slimed. Oh, I got one more to loot. Just let him hit me, I guess. No, kill him. Gotta kill him, right? Haven't gotten to them yet. Some of these I think I saw, but they were infected. Those are the starred ones, right? Yeah. Okay. How do you... Where are my notes? Okay, so infected. Collect infected essence while exploring requires unique materials and equipment. Doesn't tell you what. Mining, foraging, hunting. Um, that doesn't really tell you, right? Maybe I have to do the main story quest, I guess. All right. So maybe what I'll do, I'll finish up here streaming. I've been going for 2.5 hours. Um, I'll have to go. I just don't understand. That doesn't make any sense. Why would I have to go deal with Sabira to find the equipment to pick up collect the infected essence? Does that make any sense? Like, does it really make any sense? Because that's really the only quest I have. So maybe. I mean, because it said I need material. Maybe I need these. To pay respect at the Elderwood shrines. No. Oh, okay. So these you just sell them. I'm going to plant that. I'm going to plant this. Some honey. Mushrooms. That's what they look like. They're weird. Blushing butterfly. This is the berries. This is the orchid. Emerald. That's rare. Veil pixie. I like the way they spelled pixie. That's cute. This is the ancient wood. White stone. There's the coconuts. And this is the veil pixie. So it doesn't really tell you like what you need. This crap out of here. It doesn't tell you what you need for that. I mean, I don't see any, so I'm assuming I just go and do the quest. So anyhow, I don't even know what time it is. It's almost 2. Okay, yeah. So I will probably stream again tomorrow and play some more. I don't know. I'm going to see. I guess I'll have to look. I hate having to do it, but I guess I'm going to have to look around online and see like what exactly you need. What unique material and equipment I need to collect infected essence. Because it's around like everywhere. Like if you look, well, like, if you look around everywhere, what's that? Oh, yes, this stuff. Whatever. See the essence, that's what I need to gather for the furniture. But it says I need equipment, but it doesn't tell you like what you need. So I guess I'll just have to go find out. So after I log off of here and shut this baby down, I just have to go and pull my laptop out and play on there and see if I can figure out like how that's supposed to work. But I'm happy that I did find all of these stable things, right? So so they give you 1, 2, 3, 4 over here in the Elderwoods. yeah, I'm kind of buttered about that because I wanted to pick them up, but I don't know what I'm supposed to use. So I guess I'm supposed to do a quest to tell me. I don't know. I didn't really like the fact that they just kind of didn't really explain that very well. So I guess what I'll do is I'll go home. So let me see. Can I just do this? It doesn't tell you. Okay, so this little guy right here, that's the shrines. Where there's a quest there. There's a quest there. Quest there. But it doesn't tell you this is where I am in this big tree. There's the dock. Okay, so it marked the furniture when I found it. That's good. But it's not particularly helpful if I don't know how to get the tool that I need to make that to get the essence. So I'm gonna go online and I'll look around, figure it out. Thanks for everybody who's watching, lurking, coming in and out. I will, as soon as YouTube allows me, I will download this. I'll leave it public for now, and then I'll unlist it and move it over to the Gaming with Cail channel, like I did with the other video that I did yesterday. Just, you have to, it gives you like, there's like a time lag where YouTube won't let you download it. So, and it doesn't let you just like move it to your other channel. So, I'll wait till that clears up, and then I'll download it, and then I'll re-upload it to the Gaming with Cail. Be sure you subscribe to both Cail's Corner, where you see all my crafting videos, and Gaming with Cail, where you see my gaming. Follow me on Twitch at Gaming with Cail. And I will be back tomorrow doing some more. I will be online playing, but I'm just going to go on my laptop out in the living room and just chill out, have a cup of coffee, and just see if I can find out what I need to collect the infected essence, which it just irritates me that I have to go somewhere else other than in the game to figure out how I'm supposed to do that. But it's been great. The map is cool. It's good to see the map. I'll probably take a screenshot of it on my laptop and send it. So put it on my phone. So I have it on my phone. So if I'm playing on my desktop or on my laptop or on my Steam Deck, I've got the map like kind of handy till I get used to where everything is. And after a while, it'll all start making more sense, and I'll remember where things are and so on and so forth, and it'll just become second nature, like running around Bahari, right? And then, of course, if you need, it's going to be interesting to see what recipes need flow wood. Like, are we still going to need to even, like, mess with the grove to get flow wood? I guess it depends on what you want to make with those recipes. It's weird seeing people standing, like, way over there. Yeah, it's just going to take a while to learn everything, to figure everything out. But I don't want to do it too quickly. But I do want to be able to collect the essence so I can do the shrines, you know? Like, I do want to make progress. I don't want to, like, get stymied at the beginning of the game because I can't figure out what I need to do a certain action in the game. So that's kind of irritating. But in the meantime, enjoy. I will see you next time. Let me get over to the screen I need to be on. I'll try and stream tomorrow. If you want to hook up with me in the game, you can see my game name is Cail Morna. Caileadair, Morna, Morna. Just send me a friend request, and I'll go ahead and get that going, and then we can, you know, party and get some of these creatures that slime us. Figure out how to catch some of these butterflies that move like at the speed of light in the game. So I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the day and enjoy playing Palia. I'll see you next time.